Say? You're gonna cook? Cook's gonna cook?
Mom, I wasn't asking for you. He's live. Yeah, he's live.
You're streaming live on YouTube.
Behind your grandparents. Hey, people. Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. Stop. I'm the coolest person on the team. Don't listen to what anyone else says. Quinn is not the coolest person on the team. It's me. No, stop cutting. She is the only one with white glass. It's me. It's not you. It's not you. It's totally me. Granny, Papa, it's totally me. Grandma, Grandpa, it's totally me. No, it's me. It's me. Oh, me. It's me. Still looking at rapper today.
The refs have arrived. Welcome to the start of Minneapolis versus Duluth. This game will determine the number 2 seed in the tournament pool for Group A. Minneapolis has a chance to play in a third place game if they come out with a victory in this game and a goal differential. It'll get them enough points to put them in that game. Coach Lou was given up today after missing the last 2 games with his daughter Kennedy joining the team for the first time in the tournament. Duluth should be a much better matchup than this morning for Minneapolis. Duluth wins the faceoff. Minneapolis is trying to get the puck out of their zone. Duluth keeps shot saved by Elodie. Minneapolis again looking to clear the zone, and Nora will send one down for a wave off of ice, and Duluth picks it up. Stormer working on getting it out of the zone. Duluth will end up offsides to get a whistle and a line change. Little wins the face-off back to Avery, who's got some time, passing it up to Franzen. Just a little too far. Icing was called to bring it back in the Minneapolis zone. Wheeler defends, gets away with knocking Duluth down. Duluth is keeping it in his own pass. Oh, and we're going to get a penalty on Minneapolis power play Duluth. Duluth on the power play. Sends it back around the boards. Elsa picks it up, working on here in the zone. Shot over the top. We're going to get a penalty Possibly. Nope, way back. Avery looks to clear. Excuse me, Subby takes a puck off. Deflection picked up again. And Subby again works to clear the zone, but the puck stays in. Nice clear by Avery there. Duluth brings it back in 2-on-2. Shot covered by Boyce. Duluth sends another one in, deflected off the shin of. Oh, that'll be a goal for Duluth. Initially saved by Boyce, but all the Minneapolis coaches are having a discussion with the referees about that one. No goal, it looks like they're advocating for. Minneapolis celebrating, looks like preemptively thinking they're going to get this no goal waved off. And it looks like they did. Face off back in the Minneapolis zone. Yep, the goal has been removed from the scoreboard. 0-0 with 11:36 in the first to play. Nicely defended by Nelson, who will clear the zone. And icing is going to be waved off here. The offsides, Minneapolis. Bubby picks up the puck, takes it to the outside. Attempted to pass, deflected off the loose skate. Johnson picks it up, tries to dump it in. Duluth grabs the puck and is going to try to regroup here. Doss picks up the puck, has some room. That's going to be a penalty on Duluth. Minneapolis goes on the power play. The scorekeepers are having a little trouble getting the penalty up on the clock, which has been a recurring theme here at this tournament. The last couple, they've just counted down a minute and a half off the clock without posting it on the board. The ref's going to go over and attempt to lend a hand. So they didn't quite get it figured out, but they came up with a time to send the Duluth player back in. Duluth picks up the puck on the face-off. Shot wide. Also has some room to skate here. We got a 4-on-1 at this point. Nice defense by Duluth. Puck is loose. Picked up again by Sturmer, who tries to get it into the middle, but taken down. Minneapolis regroups while Duluth's on a line change. Can't quite get it in. Dumped in. Sturmer's going to pick it up. Subby working behind the net. Taken down by Duluth, but no call. Sturmer centers it. The puck is loose. Oh, Duluth clears it. Lucy Johnson is going to send it in to Hadley in the corner. Centers it. Block. Good defense by Duluth. Hadley sends it out to the D. We're going to get a cover and a whistle from Duluth. Some fresh legs from Minneapolis coming in. Nice win from Bill on the faceoff, but deflected on the attempted pass in from the defense. Duluth picks up the puck. We're going to get an offsides. Spear running into some resistance if he attempts to get the puck in the zone. Johnson battling two Duluth players at once behind the net. Puck gets loose. Shot saved by Boyce. Sturmer wins the faceoff. Puck back behind the net. Picked up by Elsa, who's got some room to skate here. Nice moves around the side. Shot saved. Good defense by Duluth. Sturmer, nice pass out to Avery. Sends it in and shot deflection. Oh, good opportunity there. Just couldn't get a stick on it. Duluth clears the zone. Minneapolis will regroup before the puck goes in. Nice hustle by Libby to get back on side. Ransom attempts to clear the zone. That puck picked up by Skinner. He's got a little bit of room here. Nice burst of speed. Oh, they both go down behind the net. Oh, puck. Whistle was blown and the puck is still loose. Duluth picks up the puck. Johnson keeps it in the zone. The wrap around the boards attempted to get picked up by Subby. Duluth is going to end up with a nice pass off with some room to skate. Shot saved by Bush. Covered and we'll get a whistle for a face off in the Minneapolis zone. Duluth picks up the face off. Shot in, stop. Clear out of the zone. Spears going to pick it up with some room to skate, but just gets a little too far ahead. She's back. And Minneapolis has got a little burst of energy here. Duluth is going to pick it up, attempt to get out of the zone, but Avery sends it back in. Sturmer's bad. Oh, we got Duluth with a 3-on-2. Broken up by the defense and Spears looked to get it out of there. And there's out of the zone. It's cleared. Duluth regroups. But Quinn's putting some pressure on. Duluth picks it up, shot wide. Avery sends the puck out of the zone. Duluth is going to have to regroup here. Wills have got some pressure on. Good opportunity there. More nice job clearing the zone. Minneapolis in the middle of the line change. We have Duluth walking it in, shot over the top. Oh, nice pickup there. We got some room to work. Shot for Minneapolis. Nice read there. Pass with a beautiful pickup. The Minneapolis fans are just crazy over here. Duluth wins the faceoff. Libby looks to pick up another one, but that one passed to the side. Good pressure by Franzen. Duluth's going to pick it up with a 2-on-2. Good defensive play. Willa takes the puck to the outside. Defended by two Duluth players. We're going to get a power play for Minneapolis. 4:15 left in the first. Minneapolis up 1-0 and goes on the power play. Face off won by Duluth as they attempt to clear the zone. Pressured by Minneapolis. Looks like it's just going to go out. Duluth back the other way. Short-handed pressure here. Shot wide. Eddie picks it up. Attempt to skate it out of the zone. Cleared. They're going to wave off the icing on that one. Subby's in to try to get her hands on the puck. Sturmer tries to get it. It's like Avery Johnson keeps it in the zone. Eddie picks it up, trying to work through two Duluth defenders. Duluth attempts to clear it. Subby gets a stick on it. Goff is going to keep it in as they 16 seconds left on the Minneapolis power play. Centering pass from Subby gets blocked. Duluth gets it out of the zone. Minneapolis will regroup. And Duluth is back at full strength as Eddie takes it in the zone. Duluth clears it. They're going to wave off an icing call on that one. Subby works to get it out of the zone, not quite. Excuse me, Eddie's nice play there to clear the zone. Wood almost picked up the centering pass on that one in front of the Duluth goal. Eddie's going to send the puck in. Centering pass, no Minneapolis jerseys are home. Wheeler keeps the puck in the zone. Some good pressure. Not sure what Quinn's play was there, but didn't look like she was going for the puck. Less than a minute to play in the first. Face off in the Minneapolis zone. Game's getting a little physical, or at least more so than the last couple games they played. Quinn gets some movement out of the zone, followed in by Nora and Hadley. If she can get the puck to the middle, they're both there. The Minneapolis players take each other down, and Duluth picks up the puck. Nice play there by Spear, keeping the puck from going any further. And Lucy Johnson, nice play there, keeping the puck in the zone. Duluth will clear the zone. Minneapolis regroups. Nice patience there. And that's the end of the first. Minneapolis 1, Duluth 0. The Minneapolis fans are just going wild over here. Number one super fan Josh Franzen has just reappeared. Shout out to Aaron for the shout out. Both teams look to be having some serious conversations here about this game. The winner of this game will, I believe, play at 11:30 tomorrow. Otherwise, looking at a 9:30 game, I think, for the loser of this game. Start of the second period, about to get going here. Colin is having a serious conversation on the ice about something. Looks like he's getting his defense fired up. Nice face-off win by Willa. Kennedy sends it up. Duluth ends up with it. Willa says hi to the other team's goalie there. Duluth with some momentum. Sends it in. Minneapolis, good defense. Libby, good job clearing the zone. Duluth will have to regroup here. Pressure by Franzen. Duluth keeps the puck in. Almost gets a shot off. Well defended by Minneapolis. Libby trying to skate it out, but there's two Duluth players on her, and Duluth is going to head into a power play. Kennedy is just getting the news that she's headed in for a 1.5-minute break. Just under 14 minutes to play. Duluth on a 1.5-minute power play. Duluth shot blocked by Boyce. Nice job clearing it to the side by Elsa. Centering pass, backhanded. Picked up by Subby. Subby's going to attempt to clear the zone, but Duluth keeps it in. There you go. Picked up by Subby. Clears the zone with it, but Duluth picks it back up. Duluth sends it in a little too hot. That one would have been icy, but also grabs it and skates back the other direction. We got a 3-on-2 Minneapolis here. Alpha attempts to center it, but puts it right into the down defender. Duluth picks it up, nice pass out to the side. Defended well by Minneapolis, but that's a nice behind the back pass shot wide. Five seconds left in the power play, and Minneapolis will get it out of the zone, plus maybe a shot. There we go. Nice save. Oh, loose puck. Oh, most nice tip in there by Subby. Minneapolis back to full strength, keeps it in the zone. Hadley grabs it, has some room to work around the side. With Eddie in the middle, she centers it. Shot, backhand. Almost in. Wow, just wide. Great pass by Hadley. Eddie, I think, was almost thinking that wasn't coming her way. She had to get her stick down on the ice pretty quick. Duluth attempting to center it, smothered by three white jerseys. Nora skating it out of the zone. Defended well by three Duluth players. Hadley pushed down by Duluth on the boards. Duluth picks it up. Oh, Johnson, nice job keeping it in. Yeah, nice job keeping it in the zone by Minneapolis. Into it down to Duluth player who gets a stick on it, attempting to clear it. Duluth passes it up. That's not going to be a penalty. Still a little bit of room to work. Picked up by Nora. Nora's got a little bit of room. Nice defense by Duluth. Somebody down on the boards. Looks like Flynn went down. Shot by Willow. Saved by Duluth. Duluth picks it up after all that. Nice stop by Minneapolis. Duluth is going to get a shot just wide. Subby gets a stick on it as they work to get it out of the zone. Penny shot just wide. That one's going to go out. Nope, stays in the zone. Nice job for Duluth keeping it in. Will's going to get it out. Libby picks it up on the outside. We got a 3-on-2. Nice centering pass. Willa, nice centering pass again. Oh, defended well by Duluth. Duluth picks it up. Move around Avery, shot wide. Minneapolis looks to clear the zone. That one is a nice job. Duluth will look to regroup with Willa putting the pressure on. Johnson sends it in the zone to go for a shift change. Goff gets pushed down by Duluth. Lucy keeps it in the zone. Minneapolis doing a good job keeping the pressure on here. Goff will send one in. Deflected. Nice save by the goalie. Almost picked up by Eddie. Nice job by Kennedy keeping it in the zone. We'll have a cover and a whistle for a change in the Duluth zone here. Both teams still have their work cut out for them. Pretty even match. Nice swing by Elsa. Avery keeps it in. Gerber with a good defense. Picked up by Kennedy, who gets it out of the zone. They're going to wave off icing on that one as the two battle down in the Duluth zone. Hadley picks it up. Quinn hustles over to keep it in the zone. Steamrolled by Duluth. Loose puck picked up by Duluth. Nicely defended by Avery Johnson. Elsa has some room to work. Skating through. Two players. One left to go. Shot on goal. Covered and whistle. Goff sends one in. Stopped by Duluth. Loose puck in front of the net. Duluth gets it out. Not kept in the zone. Let's see. We got a Kennedy sends it around the side to Franzen, who tries to get it out. Picked up by Duluth. Shot blocked by Boyce. Duluth sends it back in the middle. Deflected. Loose puck. Back behind the net. Kenny picks it up with some room to skate, but Duluth gets a stick on it. Minneapolis taking their own people out there, looks like. Kenny picks it up, nice move. Oh, Duluth just grabbed it. He was going to have a little room to skate there. Good save there by Boyce. We'll have a face-off in the Minneapolis zone. 5 minutes, 12 seconds to play. Woke up this morning, I believe it was 3 or 4 degrees out with a wind chill below zero up here in Hibbing. with the temperatures, I think, supposed to go back down low tonight again. But the sun was out, maybe 10 degrees today. Nice pressure by Subby to keep it out of the zone. Duluth looks to regroup. Hadley gets a pickup one-on-one, tries to get a move. Eddie picks it up. Loose puck. Back the other way. Duluth 1-on-2. Defended. Nice defend by Avery. Puck centers. Also gets a stick on it with some room to work. Going to go back the other way. Sturmer picks it up, passes it to Elsa. Elsa sends it in, blocked by the skates of Duluth. Avery picks it up, sends it in. Another block. Nice pickup by Subby. He's got some room on the outside. Defended by Duluth. Player maybe twice her size. Nice stop by Avery to keep it in the zone. Shot loose. Subby's going to pick it up. She's got Eddie in the center. Pass. Stop by Duluth. Another nice centering pass, but nobody there this time. Duluth looks to get out of the zone, blocked by one white jersey. Duluth back the other way. Tempted to get the pass over, but just a little wide. I think we're going to get a penalty on that one. Minneapolis on the delayed penalty here. Room to skate. Oh, we're going to get a whistle. Well, stop for a dance party with Quinn and Willa. Pulling the face off in the Minneapolis zone. Duluth ends up with the puck back on a momentum the other way. Minneapolis on a power play. That is about as much of a tripping as you can see, but no calls from the refs here. Nora comes in to try to stop the play. Puck is out of the zone. They regroup. Lucy sends it in. Willow's trying to get the puck to the middle. Nice pass back to the defense. Lucy Johnson sends one in. Shot just wide. Minneapolis picks it up. A lot of sticks on people's skates, sending them to the ground, but no whistles. Some room to work. Centering pass. Quinn picks it up in front of the net. Shot is saved by the way. 5 seconds left on the Minneapolis power play, and Duluth is going to put an end to it. Duluth back at full strength. Almost picked up by Penny in front of the net there. Duluth gets a stick on it. Duluth looking to clear the zone, but almost kept in by Avery. Elsie's going to pick it up, regroup her. Grabbed by Avery. Almost out of the zone. Here we go. Libby picks it up. A little room to work. Clears the zone and goes down. Duluth is going to regroup. Attempted pass. Penny picks it up and from the net. Shot is just wide almost. Oh, and then Naomi Harrison. Nice work by Penny staying with that puck. Loose puck. Popped in after her first shot. Minneapolis up 2-0. 55 seconds to go in this second. Face-off won by Willa, picked up by Sully. Tries to center, picked up by Avery, who's going to put some moves on. Pass back up by Duluth. Duluth gets it in with the offside call. 37 seconds to go. Face-off win by Willa. Pass D to D, helped by Nora to get to him. Also picks it up, room to skate. Around 2, around 3. Shot is just wide. Be picked up by Minneapolis, and Duluth grabs it with a nice pass up. Nora's going to send it back in the zone. That brings the end of the second period. 2-0 Minneapolis.
I saw it, but I didn't know. Yeah, she was in the 3-game tournament like a month ago. She had 95 shots. Yeah. That's a win for her. She should get all of them.
I don't know. I can't tell if it's one of the
She doesn't know about him.
What did you see? What happened?
Because she fell into a booster.
Start of the third. Shot. Loose puck covered by Boyce. Nice save there. Duluth wins the faceoff. D takes it, shot, deflected wide. Picked up by Lucy to try to clear the zone. Duluth's going to grab it and send it back in. Duluth keeping it in the zone. A little room to work, sends it up. Stopped by Lucy. Backhanded loose puck saved by Boyce again. Shot. Another good cover. Duluth putting some pressure on here. A couple more super fans here. Shout out to Grandma and Grandpa from June. Duluth wins the face-off. Sends it in the zone. Willow's gonna just get it out of the zone. Duluth looks to regroup, but pressure from Franzen goes down over his stick. Shot kicked wide by Elodie, and Nora's gonna look to clear the zone. Duluth DDD regroups, looks to send it in, but not enough juice. Picked up by Minneapolis defense and kicked to the side. Franzen's gonna clear the zone, but just a little too much. We're gonna bring it back down in the Minneapolis zone. Duluth wins the faceoff, picked up by Subby, who tries to get it out of the zone, slips on the ice. Duluth grabs it the other way. Shot almost picked up by, back around, picked up by Boyce to the side. Subby's going to grab it again with some room to skate. 3-on-2, looks at nice pass up to Libby. Libby's got room to work. And we got nice pass by Libby. Just a little too much on it for them to grab. Nice work. Shot, rebound. Oh, wow. Great save by Duluth. Casey Johnson, nice defensive work to get it out of the zone. Duluth sends it back in. I think that one's going to be waved off. Centering pass, nobody there to grab it. Duluth grabs it back, shot, all right to the back of a Duluth player. Puck loose in the front, but nobody there to grab it. Nora's going to grab it back the other way. Picks it off the boards. Nobody's going to chase it in. Duluth picks it up, looks to clear it. And they're coming back the other way. Nice job keeping it in the zone by Nora. Minneapolis is going to regroup. Duluth almost gets the puck on a breakaway there, but nice knock away on the defense by Minneapolis. Also picks it up behind the net. A couple nice moves. Willow's going to try to clear it. Duluth picks it up, sends it back in. Avery picks up the puck with some room to skate. Nice pass up to Nora. Duluth back the other way. Centering pass deflected by Minneapolis. Nora picks it up the other way with some room to work. Shot by Willow just wide. Duluth is going to clear it. For an icing call. Come back the other way, back in the Duluth zone. Hadley's back in after getting the wind knocked out of her on a cross-checking penalty by Duluth a few minutes ago. Nice face-off win. She works to get the puck back, but Duluth grabs it, tries to get it out of the zone. Well defended by Minneapolis. But Duluth grabs it back to the defense. Shot, save to the right, loose puck. Not a great save. Shot just wide, nobody there to defend. And covered whistle, face off Minneapolis zone. If you were with us this morning for the early game, we had a pretty substantial break between these two games. The pool at the hotel is being renovated, so there's no pool. The gym is being renovated, no gym. There's a few games at the arcade the girls are playing. A little hide and seek, a little floor hockey, and a few board games. Duluth picks up the puck. And he's going to grab it with a little room to work. Hadley picks it up with some room. We got a 3-on-2. Oh, Duluth is hustling back to defend. Good hustle by Duluth to get back and break that play up. Libby's got the puck in the corner. Nice centering pass to Franzen. Shot. Stopped by Duluth. She's still working to get it out. Duluth picks it up. Nice play by Elsa to stop that one going the other way. The outside is on Duluth. Just under 8 minutes to go in the third. Nice face-off game by Willa, but Duluth will grab it, send it in the zone. Subby picks it up along the boards, looks to clear. Nice centering pass. Subby's there, but well defended. Puck is back in. Loose puck. Subby grabs it with a shot. Saved by the goalie. Nora works to get it back in the middle. Seven minutes to go. Lucy Johnson grabs the puck with some room to skate in. We'll get a shot. A nice opportunity on the rebound. Duluth has been posting a player up top behind the defense, so I think they just noticed who's behind them. Nora with a shot, stopped by three defenders, shot blocked by Duluth. No! Duluth picks that one up, reading the pass. Well defended by Kennedy to break up the play. Willa grabs it back the other way. Centering puck just wide. Oh, another save by Boyce to keep the puck out of the net on that one. Libby's got some room to work here. Shot is picked up in the glove of Duluth. Minneapolis on the line change. Face off of the Duluth zone. 5:37 in the third. Duluth maneuvering, puck just wide, shot back in, saved in the glove by Elodie. Also picks up the puck, skates it out. Hadley almost gets a stick on it. Slips. Ruth back in the zone. Onsides. Centering pass. Oh, great pass, but he just couldn't get a stick on it. Ruth's shot. It's going to cover by Ellie. Face off back in the Minneapolis zone again. Duluth looking to get it back in the zone, picked up by Spear back the other way. Penny, nice cutoff on that play. Good pressure by Minneapolis to keep it in the Duluth zone. And a great play by Kennedy to keep it right on the blue line and send it in. We got more with some room to work, centering pass. Duluth grabs. Oh, that was a A lot of open ice in front of the net there. The Duluth back the other way. I think that one's going to just go a little too far. Shot. Loose. Shot. To the side. Another centering pass. Duluth sends it back in just wide. Shot. Another nice save. Loose puck in the front. Picked up by Kennedy to get it out of the zone. There's some room to skate. We got a 2-on-2 with Franzen in the middle. Reese sends it back the other way. Open net goal puts the Minneapolis up 3-0. Nice pickup by Lucy on that one, skating through traffic. And a great job for Minneapolis staying on sides on that one. Timeout Duluth. 2:48 to play. The timeout used by Minneapolis to attempt to hop over the boards. Or just hop in general. Coach Collin making sure that the point is counted on the scoreboard. Officially 3-0, 2:48 to go in the third. Minneapolis looking nice and fired up, even after waking up early this morning. Minneapolis wins the face-off. Passes up, almost gets out of the zone to Subby. Duluth keeps it in. Haley, nice pass up to Subby. Duluth on sides and in the zone. Defended. And Duluth is going to get a shot. Saved by Elodie. Lucy looks to clear the zone. Duluth up top. Shot wide. Centering pass. Covered by Elodie. And that'll be another face-off in the Minneapolis zone. Elodie had a slow morning against the team we played earlier, but now making up for it with some extra work. Duluth has had quite a few scoring opportunities, but between great saves and no one being there for the puck, they remain scoreless. Duluth wins the face-off. Centering pass picked up by Spear. He tries to get it out of there. Picked up by Avery. Back the other way. Duluth cuts her off. And they send the puck back in. Cleared by also as they battle for the neutral ice. Nora clears it. Duluth will have to regroup or take the whistle. They're going to take the whistle. 1:40 to go. Empty net on the Duluth end. Minneapolis wins the face-off, but Duluth battles back in. Shot is covered by Elodie. Six skaters for Duluth as the goalie sits on the side. Shot wide. Penny picks it up. Hadley's going to try to get her stick on it. Battle behind the net. Duluth almost ends up with it. Lucy Johnson grabs it with some room to skate. Duluth grabs it back the other way. Kennedy shot. Saved by the defense. Icing called. Back the other way. And the net will get covered by Duluth goalie again. 47 seconds to play. Shot, save. 43 seconds. Face off again. Duluth gets the face off, but Minneapolis keeps it in his own centering pass. And Duluth will come out with it back the other way. Pass up. Almost a chance for Duluth to go. Elson's going to snake through a few players here with a shot. Saved by Duluth. Subby grabs it, works to the middle. Duluth tries to kick it back. Shot wide. Also centering, loose puck. Duluth's going to come up with it. That's the end. 3-0 Minneapolis. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Most likely, I think it's going to be 11:30. Check with your